Many arrogant customers think they can walk out of restaurants without paying and get away scot-free. But what happens when they finally meet their match?
Why are you doing like that? 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 Why hit a door? Why hit a door? Leave it over there.
Here are some interesting cases, starting with this entitled man who tried to skip out on his bill with every excuse in the book, but the restaurant manager wasn't falling for his tricks.
I'm going to pay you. I'm not going to you. I have that much food.
I don't want to make I'm not making you look bad. You can go. Listen, I need the payment before you leave the premises. Your friends have left you already. We don't know where they are.
I'm coming back with the thing. Do we even walk me then?
No, I wait for the police to come.
Get out of the way, man.
Listen, brother, I need the payment. Brother, I need the payment.
If you thought that was crazy, this dumb woman thought she didn't have to pay for her food again because her date stood her up. So the cops had to teach her some common sense.
I got called because somebody wasn't paying their bill.
That's
Is that
me.
you?
Yeah.
Okay. Why haven't we paid our bill?
Because the guy was supposed to show up and he did. This guy that I was on a date with.
You don't see the issue with that?
I mean, I don't really care. I'm not arguing at this point, so you can take me to jail.
So why do we keep doing it then?
Because I can't eat.
What do you mean you can't eat?
Because I don't have a job, so why is that hard to explain other than selling land? This is dramatic.
You're the one being dramatic.
What the am I being dramatic about? You guys have all the girls in the jails anyways.
Okay.
And the judges.
Okay.
So please take me in.
Sometimes servers choose not to call the cops, and they fight back by themselves. This entitled man tried to get a refund for a dish he had eaten a significant portion of, but the waitress didn't entertain his delusions and stood her ground.
I didn't eat. It's meat still on that chicken, man.
But there's nothing like.
It's meat still on that chicken,
But
man.
this whole entire plate has been eaten, sir.
So you can't take that off my bill?
No, not unless you would have gotten us at the very beginning and said that you didn't like your meal. I could have replaced it for you.
So I gotta pay for that.
Yeah, you ate the whole entire thing, sir. There's not even like.
So she telling me I got to pay for that?
I mean, let me ask the audience. I mean, I'm not trying to be rude
It's
or
okay.
anything, sir, but
you being
you
mean
ate the
to me.
whole
You're being
entire
mean to me.
thing.
Some of these clowns think they can slip out quietly without anyone noticing, but sometimes things don't go as planned. Like these ladies who tried to dine and dash, but forgot something important. So when they came back, they had to pay every cent they owed.
Y'all went to the bathroom?
Gotta go sit it.
Yeah, y'all shouldn't have walked out. For that bill. Pay your bill. Yeah, y'all left them keys.
Some disgusting people take things further and decide to steal from old people, like this idiot who decided to target an old woman, but once some bystanders noticed what was happening, they stepped in to put the man in his place.
Excuse me.
What did he do?
He stole from? She just go and then she don't pay the money and then she go.
Hey, you gotta pay your food. Hey, this guy didn't pay a lady. The meal. Hey, you gotta pay $5. Come on, you owe her $5. We got cameras. Hey, cops are here. Hey, cops are here. You going? I'm ready. Hey, you better start running. You guys have one chance right here. You know those are cop lights. Yo, money. We got proof. Oh, whoa! What you doing? What you doing? You are a thief. You're a thief.
Unlike the last one, some people face far more serious consequences, like this entitled woman who thought she could just walk away from her bill, and even after a cop tried to explain her situation as calmly as possible, she kept pushing her luck.
You charge it to the room.
Yeah.
But there's no one in
There's
that
no one
room.
in that room.
He is in the room. Call the room.
Okay, so come back upstairs with us.
No, call the room.
They did.
They've done that already.
No, call him right now. You have a phone.
They've done
I'm
that.
not going to be held up there for a bill that the bartender said.
Do you have
if for
your
some
boarding
reason-
pass?
Not yet. My father's giving it to me.
So
I'm
even
waiting.
more reason to come upstairs.
For what reason?
To get your boarding pass.
From who?
Your father's upstairs, remember?
My father will come downstairs and get me. I don't need you to bring me to my father.
Okay, ma'am. Either you're going to pay for the bill or you're going to be arrested for theft
For
of service.
what?
For theft of service.
But when the cop finally lost patience, she taught her some manners.
Are you
That'll
going to
be
pay the
fine.
bill? Are you
Give
going
me
to pay
the bill, and I'll be fine.
There's no bill. That's not how this works.
Yes, it is. You do not arrest someone for a $34 hamburger. Okay, do not arrest someone.
We'll find out.
No,
We are not doing that.
those are my things.
Okay, they'll go
They're
right
going
with
with
you.
you. They're going
Where
with
am I
you.
going?
You're gonna stay with us for a second. I don't have the extra set with me.
You do?
No, I usually bring the extra set, but no, just relax, okay?
As crazy as that was, some restaurant employees aren't that good, so they have to step in themselves, this quick-thinking worker who saw a woman sneaking out of a restaurant without paying. But what she didn't know was that he was faster than her. It's not as crazy as this man who tried to run off without paying his tab, but the owner chased him down and humiliated him in the funniest way possible.
Don't have
You
wallet.
just walk into the place and have fucking nothing to pay. What the f is wrong with you, dude?
I'm retarded.
You are retarded.
I'm sorry.
It's hard enough out here as it is.
I understand.
And then you f worse.
I.
Give me something worth 25 bucks. Give me your phone.
There you go. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for understanding.
You didn't ask me to understand. You walked out. If you'd have asked me for a handout, then it's different.
I don't ask for handouts.
Right, you just take. That's why I got your phone.
There you go. We even? Do I owe you any money? Have a nice day. And Baltimore. Cause I'm a Cowboy fan, motherfucker. Roger Staubach. You wish Ray Lewis can suck my d.
While the last one had to deal with some serious consequences, this dumb woman tried to grab some food without paying, but another customer stepped in and reminded her how wrong that was.
Hey!
No, you gotta pay for that. I got you on video doing it too. She just ate that cookie. She just reached over your counter and ate it. No, you gotta pay for that.
What?
Yeah, I'm the owner of this place.
What if I gotta pay for that? Then go ahead and give me a full cookie here in front of the face for something I want, because that cookie was hard as hell. Babe, I got money, babe. I don't mind paying.
Right.
Hold on. How much was that little cookie bite?
No, you said charge them the full thing. We don't sell them at once.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not what I just said, so you need to get my money back. I said me one cookie. I meant the whole cookie.
We don't sell them in
That's
ones.
what I said. I meant the whole cookie. Well, y'all need to do something, manager. Somebody need to do something.
You need to not be reaching over our counter.
Excuse me. When you get finished, somebody, if you charge me.
What would you do if you witnessed that? Comment below. While the previous woman was confronted by the owner, this next idiot ran off on his bill at an airport bar and then made the mistake of acting tough when a cop came to confront him about it. But the cop wasn't having it, so he decided to teach him a lesson.
This guy?
Yes.
All right, sir, you owe $35.05 at Ducky's. This young lady said you just paid. You just ate there and didn't pay your tab. This young lady just said you ordered $35.05 worth of food. I'm going to make this real simple and clear for you. Pay it or go to jail. Your option.
Good. Go to jail.
Right. Stay there. I'm not going to tell you again.
You ain't gonna disrespect me. What do I owe?
$35.05.
Don't touch me ever again.
We're going to treat you with respect, sir. If you listen to what we tell you to do, then we'll take care of it. Let me get in front of you.
No, you're not going home. You're going to jail.
Jail for what?
I believe for theft of services. I don't know. What else? I guess you didn't pay your bill.
Yeah.
Just like the previous one, this woman also tried the same trick, but she had to learn a really harsh lesson.
So do you got somebody that's gonna take care of the bill now?
No. No. Personal to you. But
Okay. You got somebody that's gonna take care of it?
I got the fucking bill.
Okay, let's go ahead and take care of that so we can go. Only your friend like
Relax
that?
yourself. Nah, cause you in a rush to get me a fucking
No,
cuss.
you are too slow to pay your bill.
Alright,
No, that was slow.
So what do you want to do? So what do you
Are you
want
gonna take care of the bill?
What do you want to do?
Okay,
Alright,
so
go to put your hands on your
Bring me the
back.
bill. Bring me the bill. Bring me the bill. Like I asked them to. Like I asked you. Yeah.
We here.
Yeah.
Unlike the last one who didn't even leave the restaurant, this clown thought she could argue with the cops. But when they had enough of her nonsense, they taught her the lesson her mother failed to teach her.
Don't get out. Don't get out. You're gonna end up in my car in cuffs. Please stop.
Let me go my window.
Yep, please just sit down. I told you exactly what would happen. I don't know why you didn't believe me. You don't believe me still? I don't know what to tell you.
While that lady made a dumb move, this lady made an even bigger mistake and forgot her phone at the restaurant she dashed from. But when she arrived to get her phone back, the staff already had the full bill waiting for her.
What had happened?
Okay.
Oh, what happened? Girl, he giving her a tail. She giving her her tail. Oh.
Get it out.
And is? How they didn't pay their bill. Ran off on the people that left their phone. They turned the phone in, girl. The folks got their phone, girl. So look, what had happened? She didn't pay?
No, she didn't pay. She was coming in to grab her phone, but
I know, I
didn't give it to them.
I did, as you should.
Yeah.
Just tip me for the tip. Say something about my bill.
While most of these clowns at least made it out of the door before getting caught, but this dumb lady got caught instantly, so the workers of the restaurant didn't waste any time and called the cops.
My GM is wanting me to call to report. Apparently, I have a guest at the bar who's been here for some time sitting with my dinner. She says she doesn't have any money. She came in with no money, and she ordered, and now it's time for her to go. And I guess he needs me to make a report.
And he what?
He wants me to make a report.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am. How are you? We've been called out here because I guess apparently you have not paid your bill.
Yeah, I know she wants to go home, and
So you plan on paying the bill or what?
No, I don't have my wallet with me. It's in my boyfriend's car.
Okay.
And I know he gets off work at 5.
Okay.
And
do you have a phone where you do cash up or Zelle? Because I'm letting you know right now, the businesses, they want to press charges if you cannot pay the bill.
What did you say? Cash App?
Cash App, Zelle. If you cannot pay the bill, they're going to press charges.
He can't just swipe his credit card?
He's not here.
No, but on the phone. They give him a card number.
Okay, what's his name?
Travis.
You got a warrant out of Miami.
He says his card.
Understood. You have a warrant out of Miami. Switch it up. If he's going to pay
the bill,
if he's going to pay it or not.
tell him I'm happy to go to jail and he can get the fuck out of my life. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I'm happy.
Give me a moment.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this woman thought she could skip out on paying for a drink, but the store employee gave her one quick shot of pepper spray, and she suddenly remembered exactly how to use her purse.
Why we didn't go? Why we didn't go? Leave it over there. Leave it. Leave it. Take out all candy. Take out all candy.
I did.
Take out all candy.
I did.
Take out all of them. You take it 7 cent candy. Take out.
Let me out.
I give it more.
Hold on, I did.
Take out.
Stop. Okay, stop. I told you.
Like these arrogant teenagers who tried to skip out on their bill. So the restaurant employees decided to teach them a lesson.
I'm gonna be sick.
I'm not gonna. No. Why are you covering your face, darling? No, you can get. Oh yeah, I will. To be fair.
But it's not as crazy as this delusional woman who thought she could skip out on her bill after having a lot of drinks at a bar. So the cops finally had enough and took her right where she belongs.
$243.43. Yeah. If you're not willing to pay, they're going to press charges for you for theft.
I live in Florida.
Yeah, so do we all.
Okay. President Trump says that they're right. To write down what I want here.
Stand up for me. You go and tell me that.
I'll bring it on.
All right. I'll see you later.
I'll bring it
I'm
on.
going to jail. Tell me to f*** out. I'll talk to you later.
Go.
Meanwhile, this group of serial dashers tried to do their usual trick, but when the staff refused to serve them without payment up front, they started throwing insults. But the employees stood their ground and didn't let them get away with it.
Hold on, so what we gotta do? What we gotta do?
Hey, because you never have money when you come in.
We never have money. We got no money. Bro, look, can we just get our food?
I just run off with my food today.
Can we just get our food, folks?
I just run off with my food today.
Bro, apparently we ain't got no money. We ain't got no money. My nigga.
Bro, you know me. I pay here every freaking day. I pay for
Let's not even worry about that. Can we get our food? So why do we have to pay before we have to eat?
He just contradicted himself. He just said we can't every day we don't pay. And then I was saying you never. What are you talking about? It makes no sense at all.
Can you explain to us why we have to pay before we eat? Bro, how's that fair? How come he didn't have to pay before he ate?
Yo, let's ask her right here. She's coming in.
But it doesn't end there, so don't subscribe unless you actually enjoy watching Dine and Dashers get exactly what they deserve.